Hi there, I'm Drew, your host, and welcome to the Very Important Podcast, the podcast that doesn't stink, brought to you by Airwick V.I.P, the pre-poop toilet spray for very important poopers. All you gotta do is spray the surface of the water 3 times before you go, and that's all you need to keep the odor trapped inside the bowl. My guest this week, I'm very excited about. Do you like balloons? Do you like animals? Yes, you like both of those things. Together, yes. Now, install number 2 today, we got Jerzy. Now, Jerzy is a expert at balloon animals, so I just want to know, how do you not stink at making balloon animals, Jerzy?
Yeah, that's true. I'm a balloon animal expert. Thank you so much for having me, Drew.
Yeah, of course.
I'm thrilled to be in number 2 with you today.
So let's talk about this balloon animals thing. So
Yeah.
you make balloon animals, right? Now, how do you not stink at that?
Well, balloon animals, it's also about the right product for the right job. So you want to
Right.
start with commandment number 1, rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
You want to start with a 260, right? That means 2 inches wide, 60 inches long. I don't want to get too insider info for your listeners here.
No, that's the size of the balloon that we're talking about
Yeah,
here?
it's a 260, right?
Okay.
And you want
Type
to
of
you want to
balloon.
use a high quality latex balloon, and
Great.
different colors have different sensitivities, different strengths. I'm working with a gray balloon here, light
Really?
gray. It'll blow up to look almost like a pale white, but it's a pretty strong balloon, and it's less likely to pop, right?
Well, wait, what's the weakest balloon?
The weakest balloon is a clear balloon.
Clear balloon.
Lighter colors, clear colors, what they call the jewel color set, that are less opaque.
Okay.
Or have a more tendency to pop, especially if you're outdoors in, I don't know, say Central Park making balloons for the kids.
Sure.
And then the more opaque balloons, darker colors, have a less tendency to pop.
That's fascinating. I mean, I
don't
did
know what
not
it
know
is.
that
Yeah.
at all.
That's it's something I picked up just through experience. There's no,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the color or the composition of the balloon that makes it that way, but that's one of the things. The other thing
Yeah.
that makes a balloon pop is if you don't stretch it properly beforehand.
Stretching. Okay,
Yeah.
so stretching is very important.
And you can make a show of it. You know, you can really stretch on your knee. You can stretch, things around you. Because if you're doing this in front of kids, it does take a fair amount of time to properly stretch the balloon before you get started. So you
Yeah.
want to make a little bit of a show about it. That's the one thing about the balloons is they can be a little bit,
Yeah.
take a little bit of time.
And
So
you-
you want to
and
make sure you stretch up.
So you want to stretch the balloons, but you also don't want to pull a muscle. I mean, I'm getting to that age now where I just pull muscles doing everyday things, like kind of what I'm doing right now. So that would be kind of a thing that I would pull a muscle doing. I bet I could probably pull a muscle making a balloon animal. Is that true?
I'm sure you could. So you want to
Okay.
stretch not only the balloon, but you want to stretch your muscles as well, like
Great.
any high-class world caliber athlete. And you want to stretch out your lungs as well. You want to have good lung capacity. That's
Okay.
That's really part and parcel with it. Is make sure you have the proper inspiration, right? You're able to breathe in,
Yes.
and then fill those balloons up.
Okay.
And that's really my third rule, which is you want to blow up with your own lungs. You want to blow up with your own breath and not a handheld pump.
Really?
That's my personal preference.
Because I've seen the people with the pumps, but you say no pumps.
Yeah, well, just on a basic level, the air is going to be warmer in the balloon, so it makes the latex more malleable. It's
Got
easier
it.
to work with.
Got
You're
it.
also giving them a little piece of your inspiration, when you give them the
Great.
balloon.
So often what I say when I'm in the bathroom is, it was inside of me all along. That's the same thing with the water or with the air
And the water, yeah.
and the
it's true.
water.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I mean,
All of it.
it's inside of you. It was inside of me the whole time.
It's really
That's the-
came out from
Yeah.
my inspiration. Yeah,
It honestly
exactly.
makes whenever you go to the bathroom, it makes it feel more like you're in an epic a tale, like a hero with 1,000 faces. When you're like, it was inside of me the whole time, and then you get to walk out of the bathroom.
The real balloon was the friends you made along the way.
Yeah, the real balloon. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so use your own air, stretch, great.
And I think being in a place where you're surrounded by supportive and wonderful people. So to be here with you, that's my most important role for today.
And look, there's nothing in between us except for a wall that is in every bathroom.
And there's a sizable 1.5-inch gap. So
Oh, yeah.
we could say hi to each other if we
We,
wanted.
I mean, we
yeah.
probably could if we wanted to. We could go down and give it to the high fives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk through. So can you make one? Make one for me right now.
Yeah, I just started
Now, I
blowing
can't
up a
see it,
balloon.
but- okay,
What
great.
I'm going to do.
Oh, you started? I didn't even know that.
I've been stretching this whole time, but now I'm starting to blow up the balloon, as I said,
Okay.
with my own lungs. And
Great.
I'm going to make something for you. I'm going to pass it under the stall.
I want to guess what it is.
It's going to be on theme for our show today.
Okay, great. Now I don't know what you're making. I do not know what you're making. And in fact, I'm going to just I've got actually a blindfold here.
Oh, wow.
And I want to see if I put it on, if I can just tell what it is just by feel.
Just by
by feel. Okay, so I hear. Well, it sounds like you're busy in there. I mean,
Yeah,
it sounds
so
like you're really making an
This is a
effort.
2-balloon job. I'm working on the second balloon in a 2-balloon job here.
Great.
And You know, some of these take longer than others, so you got to find a way to fill the time, which is why it's great that we're here chatting with each other on your podcast, Drew.
I'm sure what you're doing is harder. I'm having just as equally hard of a time putting the blindfold on my head.
Oh, putting the
as
blindfold
you are
on.
making an entire balloon animal.
I also can't see what you're doing over there, so
mean,
if you're
I'll
having
tell you this.
difficulty, I'll give you as much encouragement as I can.
It's the hardest thing I've ever had to do in a bathroom in at least a day.
This is definitely in my top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're both doing it. We're both. There we go. Now I can't see anything.
Yeah, those sounds. So those sounds that you hear
Uh-huh.
are balloons squeaking. If you ever hear a sound like this in a bathroom stall and there aren't balloons there,
Yes.
call someone.
Okay. I gotta be honest with you. I've never been in a bathroom with a blindfold on. It's kind of nice. You
Isn't
just
it?
kind of sitting here, you know, and because we got the pre-poop spray, you don't smell much. We're just kind of, it's almost like, I mean, I could fall asleep right now if I wanted to.
It's really pleasant in here. I really like what you've done with your studio.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah.
Congrats on all your success.
I spend most of my time in here anyway. All right, so it sounds like you're really making
Yes.
these balloon animals right
Yes,
now.
I'm making something. I'll say it's not an animal. It's more of an object.
Okay, well, I don't want any more clues because I think I could, I mean, if it's an object, it's a balloon, right?
Well,
I mean,
yes,
my first guess is going to be it's a balloon.
So you're technically correct, which I guess is the best kind of correct. But
Yeah.
it's a little more specific than that. So I guess the whole conceit here is I'm making something out of the balloon, Drew, if you've been following up to this point.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
okay.
course. All right, are you almost passing it over?
I'm going to do a little
right.
bit of artwork on this first.
All right, well, I'm gonna lower the.
We'll see if it holds
the
up, you know.
blindfold. I'm lowering the
This
blindfold.
particular thing has a tendency to, shall we say, decompose over time.
Oh, much like many things that you make in a bathroom,
That is true.
they mostly decompose. Hey,
I'm gonna pass it
I can't
underneath
see what
to
it
you.
is. I can't see where.
I'm gonna show your.
I'm just.
That's what we've got
waving.
there. Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Is it underneath?
Here we go.
Okay. Wait. Okay. All right. I can't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Here's what I'm feeling. All right. I'm feeling. Well, it's definitely a balloon.
Yeah.
Now I feel little nodules. I also feel a circular base.
Based on the sounds, I feel like you're untwisting my.
I'm not
work already.
untwisting. I'm just touching.
I have a very good ear.
And I believe. You know what I think I think you made me.
Yeah. What's that?
I think what you made me is some sort of pile of poop. Is that the case?
You want to pull off your blindfold and
is
check it out?
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry to say it is in fact a chocolate soft serve ice cream man.
Oh,
But
okay.
very close.
I really thought it was. I mean, this is how on earth did you make?
This is a number one request from kids.
Number one request is number 2.
That's very true. Very
This
true.
is the number one request that you get in when kids want to thing. They want a poop emoji.
Kids love the poop emoji, and I say no, but I can make you a chocolate ice cream soft serve smiley face.
Oh my gosh.
That's the way around it with the parents.
That's incredible. Wait, I want to try. Can I try making one?
Oh, of course. You want to blow up a
Okay,
balloon?
yeah. I want you to talk me through it. I'm going to
The
put this
process.
guy on my knee. No, I'm going to put him on the ground. I'm worried he's going to fall off. Yeah, I want to see if I can do this. Because
Okay, I'm going to hand you an unstretched, unblown up balloon underneath the stall. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. There you
Okay,
go.
great.
You got
Now
it.
this is a green one. Now is this one a tough one to blow up?
No, it's actually it's less prone to pop. It's pretty opaque, so I think
Good.
you're in good shape there.
Okay, good. Once you stretch it out,
Yeah,
which
so you
I'm doing
stretch
right
along.
now.
I'm going to go with the clear balloon, so higher degree of difficulty. Not that this is a competition.
Yes.
Did you snap yourself?
I snapped myself.
Yeah,
I did
so
snap myself.
The common mistakes are not stretching enough. You want to focus kind of on that top part of the balloon, just under where the nozzle is, because that's where the air is going to go first.
Now,
And once you get that first bubble, it's easier to push on from there.
So you're saying that's the top? Because when I think of the balloon, I would say the other one's the top. It's
The
weird.
end of the balloon?
Yeah.
Oh, like you start at the bottom and blow it up?
Yeah.
There's some balloon shapes that require you to blow them up that way, but as
interesting.
99.9% of the time, you're going to start working from the top down.
Okay, so I stretched.
You stretched?
I
Okay.
stretched. Now it's time to use my own air, right? That's the
Right,
next thing I gotta do?
exactly.
All
And
right.
you want to you don't want to blow out your cheeks or your eardrums, so
Okay.
don't let, kind of think trumpet rules here. I don't play the trumpet, but I'm assuming that's what those guys do.
like that.
Yeah, you don't want your cheeks to blow up really far. You want to kind of keep the tension in there and direct the air right into the balloon.
Okay, I got to be honest. I've never had anyone say that I should be making trumpet noises while I'm in a bathroom. That's a first for me.
Always inadvertently in the past, right?
You know, I always do it, but no one ever asks me to.
So one thing
right.
you can do, I don't know if I know that you can't see this, but you could almost start it without blowing up any air at all, just by squeezing the base. If you pinch the nozzle and then you squeeze the base, it'll make a little bubble in the top like that.
Wait,
Which I'm
really?
doing now, yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know what that.
But if you give it a little coaxing along, and you can think about pushing the air in with your mouth rather than forcing it with your lungs. That your lungs are sort of the
What?
reserve tank, and then the actual action of blowing it up is done by kind of making that trumpet noise,
Okay, wait, okay.
as if you're doing that. Yeah.
I tried once. I'll be real with you, and that
So
was
do
the
that right
hardest
into the
thing.
microphone. Yeah, like that.
Okay. This is, Jerzy, I don't know. I'm lightheaded.
So once your balloon's inflated, step 2.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
No. Yeah, I'm fine. I've never strained this hard. I've never strained this hard in a bathroom. I'm being very real about that. I'm truly lightheaded.
If there's an added challenge to doing it in this situation, which is every action requires an equal and opposite reaction, and there's
Yeah.
only one place for that reaction to go when you're sitting on the toilet. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. So I'm gonna try it. Now you said just to push air. I don't quite understand how I'm supposed to do that.
So think about if you were saying the word rather than forcing the air in through your throat, almost collect air in your mouth and then like you're making a raspberry sound.
Okay.
Could be a good way to get it started.
This is the hardest thing.
Any luck? It's
I'm
tough.
seeing stars. I'm like literally seeing stars.
This is
Jerzy.
why many people, including professionals, will use the hand pump because it allows you to get through it a lot quicker. But
I
the
need to
balloon
use-
lets you do much more fun tricks if you blow it up yourself. I'm going to show you a little fun trick today.
Okay. Well, hey, Jerzy. I mean, we have to. I'm telling you, I'm honestly about to pass out. So
I'm so sorry.
We might need to call it pretty quickly
Let's
here.
go
so
for it.
What is the last trick you want to leave us with? As
Okay,
we're,
so I'm going to pass another balloon under the. Am I?
Okay.
No, you know what? Here, I just popped my balloon. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a balloon I made that doesn't stink. How about that? Something
Okay, that
smells
sounds good.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right, I got this for you. Let's see if you can guess what this is.
All right. Now I took my blindfolds off, so I'll just close my eyes, I guess.
Oh, you can close your eyes. I trust you.
Okay.
I think it's a pretty self-evident one, but I just want
Okay.
to give you a shot at it.
I'm gonna guess. Oh. I'm gonna guess quill.
Quill.
Well, I was wrong. It's not a quill.
Oh, a quill. I see. A quill pen.
Yeah. It's a flower.
That's going to be a flower. Hopefully, it'll
at
brighten up in there. Although you probably don't need it with the spray you have.
Oh no, you'd absolutely don't need it with a spray. And you know, let's. I just want to thank you, Jerzy, for coming. This has been great. We got a poop emoji. We got a flower. Everything you've ever wanted in the bathroom.
Both ends of the spectrum here.
Hey, thanks for coming to the podcast, the Very Important Podcast. Let's leave it one more time. I'm just gonna try. Why don't you blow up a balloon and I try to blow up a balloon at the exact same time?
We'll do a simultaneous inflation, as we
Yeah.
call in the business.
Okay, ready? One,
two,
two, three. Thank
How'd
you.
it go?
No, did not go well.
Hey, Drew, would you hold on to this one?
How are you doing this?
Can you just grab that one that's already inflated?
Oh, okay.
Thanks so much.
Very important podcast. The podcast that doesn't stink.
My worst nightmare is running late to a first date and having to poop.
Oh, it's a terrible combination.
I mean, I'm sweating in more ways than one.